Is it filming? Okay, so now moving to the back of the head, what we have here, as you can see, looking Liberty Spike-ish. We're now going to take this section and part this off, going horizontally that way. Again, it doesn't need to be exact, but you need to get roughly the same size partings. If the hair jumps out of your hand, wet it down again, just to make it easier to work with. I find if the hair is damp, I'm okay with it. It doesn't need to be that wet. But if it does get too dry on you, wet it back down. We're going to do the same with this one. We're going to go in this horizontal direction, working from this way, that way. Again, keeping in line with that parting. This is a haircut I developed years ago on myself, and I have found it to really work well with many different textures. It's a way to debulk it before you even go in for the haircut. This just takes out a lot of the weight. Again, we don't do any combing until we're all done. So now I come straight down, and because I want to leave a little bit of length here, and we're going to touch that up last, this is all going to get over directed into this next center section. So here we go, taking a parting, bringing all of those ends up into it. Same with this one. Even if you're not going to leave length, it's a good idea to over direct it because it gives it a softer neckline. Even if you were going to come back and buzz it all out, it definitely softens that. So you're going to really over direct that, bring that up. Okay, so that's all done. Now we're going to take our comb. We're going to comb through the whole thing and comb out all of that rough texturizing that we've just done. This is all prior to the actual haircut. So now, as you can see, the perimeter has some nice shaggy length. We're going to go through and cut that way down. Again, it left her some nice sides to work with, some nice nape. And then we'll notice here, she's got a highly textured bang and a little bit of something to work with by over-directing that. Okay, at this point we are going to wet the hair down a little bit. Try to find a water bottle. Mainly in this nape area and in her sides. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to find the natural crown, push the hair out of the way forward, and then take a smaller section. We're going to be going vertically, and we're going to point cut in. This is all our pre-textured hair. So lift it straight up off the head.
That's why I called you.
Don't be so worried about clean partings. This is a highly texturized haircut. It's not a geometric haircut. We want a little bit of irregularity to it. Again, just coming and point cutting straight off the head, vertical parting. Now when we get into the nape, we do want to leave some of this, but we're bringing that up in, and again, point cutting into that. Now we'll take our next parting over here and grab hold of that last section if you want. Straight off the head vertically. You can see how highly textured it already is. We're just now removing some length. And we don't want to do it bluntly because we do want to preserve that texture we just put in there. Again, this will all get finished up at the end. We want to leave some softness on this. One thing we want is a very contemporary short look, but we do not want it to look like a boy's haircut or a boy's haircut. I have to be careful, this is going to be on YouTube. We celebrate femininity. Even if you celebrate femininity on both ends, you're going to want to keep your haircut looking like a girl. Otherwise, we'd have a male model. Following, my partings are coming right around. So they started out vertically across, and slowly they're going to follow the head shape. So you'll notice that in this cut, that now that my partings are coming, this is still vertical, this last parting, but I'm going to wrap it around to kind of go with her neckline and her head shape. Still over directing that nape. Okay, so we're still coming vertically off the head. Always point cutting, so we want to keep it very, very shaggy and very soft. No hard lines. Down. Again, the perimeter will all get cleaned up later. And now, as you can see, this side is much shorter and cleaner than this side. Has a lot more shape, follows the contour of the head. Now we'll go and we'll complete this side, and then we'll come back to you.